for a whole year. What did he expect?
Well, I was in prison for 13.5 years. What do you think I expect?
When 47-year-old Lawrence and 29-year-old Kamern met in drug rehab, they believed they'd found happily ever after. But now, with only 1 year of marriage under their belts, they are facing a sobering reality.
I'm married to an old, grumpy, insecure man.
She cheated on me.
I can't have any friends because I'm bisexual. He thinks I'm sleeping with both male and female.
I wind up finding outrageous text messages and men's body parts in her phone.
Lawrence and Kamern are at their wits' end and have declared this marriage unsalvageable. Today, on Divorce Court.
Come to order. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toller presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Lawrence Harvey and Kamern Drake. The two of you have been married for 1 year and 1 month, but you don't want to be married anymore. You have some financial matters that you would like me to resolve, but before we get to that, Ms. Drake, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your marriage and why we're here today?
Okay, Your Honor, I want to start off by saying that I love your show.
Thank you.
But the reason why we're here is because I'm married to an old, grumpy, insecure man. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. I can't go to the gym because he thinks I want to sleep with every man there. One day I went to the gym, had my spandex top. I was feeling good. I went to go lose like 50 pounds. When we got there, he found every excuse for me to go home. I can't have any friends because I'm bisexual. He thinks I'm sleeping with both male and female. So everything is a problem for us. He's very controlling. You know, when we first moved into our apartment, I put everything one way, trying to help our situation. And when I come back, when I get up in the morning, everything is totally rearranged. And for 3 days straight, I put something one way, he put it another way. Everything has to be his way.
How long did the two of you date before you got married?
We dated for a year.
You dated for a year. Mr. Harvey, you want to respond to her allegations that you're controlling, you don't want her to go to the gym?
When I first met her, she cheated on me when I first met her. I met her at an AA program. And we was going out for a while. And she came for a while, about a week or two. Then I turned around and gave her a promise ring.
After a couple of weeks?
After a couple of weeks. I gave her a promise ring, yeah.
What were you promising?
I wanted her. I don't like playing games, you know, and I find her to be very intelligent, and she was a very sweet girl when I met her, you know what I mean? I thought she was honest, but come to find out she wasn't, you know, and
so you're saying
she cheated on me.
How long after you started dating did she cheat on you?
Let me see. We hadn't had any type of encounters or anything, but I gave her the promise ring. She came, and she told me about 2 weeks later that she cheated on a guy that she was in the program with that she was in. And when she told me that, I told her I don't want to see her no more. Don't call me, nothing, right?
So no, wait a minute. You go to AA. You meet a lady. You date her for 2 weeks. No intimacy.
No.
God bless you. You give her a promise ring after knowing her 14 days.
Right.
And then she comes over to you and says she's sleeping with some other guy at the AA meeting.
At the place where she was living at, in the facility in which she was staying. Yes, she did.
I was in rehab, Your Honor.
You were in rehab?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is what he told me true?
Yes, it is, Your Honor, but I felt like we weren't in a committed relationship. I just met the man. I didn't know him from anybody, so I felt like I was free to sleep with anybody I wanted to.
Well, what kind of ring did he give you?
A ring that turned my finger green.
But I tell you one thing, though.
Well, hang on. What did he say to you when he gave it to you?
He said, promise you'll always be true. And I took the ring because I was in rehab. I didn't have any jewelry because they took all my jewelry.
Mr. Harvey, was there something you wanted to say? You began to speak while I was...
She accepted the ring, and she accepted what I said, you know, and I took that at face value when I shouldn't have, you know, and she wound up calling me about 5, maybe 6 months later, told me I'm getting out of the program, and I'd like to see you again. Okay, so I see her again.
Right.
We kick it for a few more weeks or whatever and whatnot, right? And she just wasn't true to everything that she said, because I wind up finding outrageous text messages and men's body parts in her phone.
Divorce court continues. Judge Lynn gets a little comic relief.
I wanted to find me a wife, and she was there. I asked her. Check it out. Don't laugh at me. I'm serious.
Is the ink on your marriage license barely dry, but you're already ready to call it quits? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com or become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt.
Divorce court is back with the case of Lawrence Harvey, who says he doesn't trust his wife Kamern because she cheated on him before they were married. But surely things haven't always been this way.
Were you two ever at any time happy together? The part that I don't get, though, is after 2 weeks she gave a promise ring, she cheated. 5 months later, she comes home, I'm out of rehab, let's get together. You say yes.
Okay.
I don't understand that part.
Neither do I. Well, me myself. Me myself. See, look, the thing of it is this. I wanted to get married, okay?
And he would settle for anybody.
See, that's what it was.
I wanted to find me a wife, and she was there. I asked her. Check it out. Don't laugh at me. I'm serious.
No, it was funny, Mr. Harvey.
I'm funny?
I wanted to find a wife, and she was there.
Find a wife, and she was there. You know what I mean? And I asked her.
Ms. Drake, let me ask you this. Did you see that the man wanted to settle down and
Yes,
you kind of thought, well, let me hop on for this ride, but I really don't care about him?
Well, I didn't really care about him at the time. But see, my grandma, she was getting very old, and she told me her dying wish was to settle down, you know? So that's what I chose to do, and I did it with the wrong man.
So both of you were kind of like, well, he's there, she's there. We ain't got nothing else to do. We're out of rehab. Let's get married.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Did you really think it would work?
I wanted to believe that it would work. I didn't think he was controlling it because when we first met, he was very carefree, sensitive, not judgmental. He was
for all those 14 days.
Well, she disappeared.
When did she disappear?
One time she disappeared and stayed out all night long. Come back the next day, talking about she was walking around. She had met a friend or something of that nature. But she came back the next day, and I was not to ask her where she went, what she did, who she did it with, or nothing. I was told by her not to question her about what she do because she's a grown woman and she can do whatever. But she's married to me. I don't play no games. I don't want no woman that's going to be playing games with me, you know what I'm saying, making false promises or whatever. I don't need that.
Were you two ever at any time happy together?
Yes, we were, Your Honor. We were very happy together until I cheated. I admit that I was wrong, but after 2 weeks, what do you expect?
Right. So you were happy for 14 days is what you're telling me. Then you cheated.
Yeah.
Then he didn't talk to you for 6 months.
Yeah.
Then you called him when you got out.
Because I had nobody else to call.
Because you had no one else to call. And so then he said, let's get married.
2 months later, he said, let's get married. He gave me a ring.
Your grandmother said she'd like to see you married, so you did.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I had told her let's wait for about 3-4 months after she had got out, after I had proposed to her, right?
And what did she say?
She said, no, let's do it now.
Before I changed my mind.
She said, no, let's do it now. She said, let's do it now. So
you know, Mr.
she made
Harvey,
me call my brother.
Can I say this to you? I get a lot of women coming in here, and I go to a lot of events where sisters are saying, I'd really love to settle down, can't find a brother. Where were you? You know, I mean, it just seems that you would have an opportunity to date around and just not, well, she was there.
Well,
Nobody wanted him.
I was living in a transitional sober living place. I had just got out of prison after serving 13 and a half years. And
that explains a lot.
She was the...
When divorce court continues, Kamern's interesting criteria for choosing a mate.
Did you approach him?
Yes, I did. He was the only black male in the room.
Does it seem that Lawrence and Kamern married for convenience and also received some valuable offers. Call now.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and follow us on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court returns with the case of Kamern Drake, who says Lawrence, her husband of 1 year, expects too much from her. But is Lawrence trying to make up for lost time?
I was in rehab for a whole year. What did he expect?
Well, I was in prison for 13 and a half years. What do you think I expect? I was going to Episcopalian church.
Right.
And I was going to a Eucharist this night. So I chose to go to the AA meeting. So I go to the AA meeting at the church. I see her. Well, really, I didn't see her. She saw me. She the one who approached me.
Did you approach him?
Yes, I did. He was the only black male in the room.
That was his sole qualification?
Yes.
She approached me and started talking to me.
But can I say
approach
something
her.
in my defense?
Absolutely.
I was in rehab for a whole year. What did he expect?
Well, I was in prison for
I haven't
13 and a half years. What do you think I expect?
Mr. Harvey, you said that she doesn't want to have children and that's a very important thing to you.
Yes,
Why
that
don't you
is.
tell me about your conversations that you had about having a family?
Okay, well, the thing of it is this. As a matter of fact, I think she's pregnant now because she's late. She think I haven't figured none of this out, but she's late. Yeah, I think she don't want to have kids by me because she feels as though that I'm not worthy enough to take care of anybody's kids, for hers at that matter, or one in which that we would have it.
He's too irresponsible, Your Honor.
Tell me about the
Was
irresponsibility.
he, wait, but you married him though.
I did marry him, but I wasn't intending to have any kids by him.
Oh, you wasn't, huh?
Did you guys talk about that at all before
We did,
you got
but I
married?
always brushed it off like, you know, whatever.
Well, what did you marry him for?
I have no idea.
Do you think you're pregnant?
No, I do not.
Is it I mean, I know you two really had no reason to get married. I mean, love was like not involved, correct? I mean, seriously, nobody talked about even anything that resembles it.
Well,
right?
see, the thing of it is that love, I don't even think love was there. When I had told her this is what I wanted to do, she jumped on it. Me, myself, I told her, let's wait 4 or 5 months. Oh, no, let's do this now.
Is anybody working?
No,
No.
Your Honor.
And that could be one of the problems, too. That could be one of the problems. Wait just a minute. That could be one of the problems, too, right? Because she said that I'm controlling. I never let her go nowhere or nothing, right? She has friends. She don't want to call and talk to her friends that she know
He
in
thinks I'm
AA.
sleeping with all my friends.
Hang on.
That's not the point. The point is you have friends. You have those numbers where you can call those people. She don't want to call those people.
Because
She says that they are friends in the program or whatever she says about those friends. I don't understand it. She has friends that she can call. She don't want to call them. I tell her, why don't you call your friends and talk to them or something? Oh, no, I don't want to call
do you
them.
want her to talk to her friends in lieu of instead of going out?
Hey, she can talk to her friends. I never stopped her from talking to her friends.
But
She
I mean
stopped
going
it.
out. She
Going
says you
out?
don't want her to go out. That's her issue.
Okay, well,
am I
the
right
thing
or
of it
am I
is
wrong?
this.
By
Just like I
myself.
said.
And what you seem to be saying to me is, no, I don't let her go out, but she can talk on the phone if she wants to.
No, that's not it.
Okay,
No,
tell me
don't
what it
want her,
is.
I don't want her to get that wrong impression. She gets that wrong impression because, just like I said, she got friends. She can call them and talk to them, right? And she can go visit them, but that's not what she wants.
What
as
does she
said.
want?
What does she want?
Yes.
She says she wants to go out, but see, she wants to go out and hang out with male friends because she ain't never had no dang on woman friend.
I got you.
When Divorce Court continues, does Kamern have an escape plan?
So you think she's got somebody on the side, so she got somewhere to go.
That's right.
So why doesn't she get up and go?
Yeah.
Do you have somebody on the side, Ms. Drake? Does it seem that Lawrence and Kamern married for convenience and not love? Call 1-800 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now.
Divorce Court returns with the case of Lawrence Harvey and Kamern Drake, who after 1 year of marriage are ready to end one bad trip.
Are you so cooked that you do want to see other men?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Or women, too, because you're bisexual, right?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. It doesn't matter to me. Anybody that I like at that particular time.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
No,
And he understood that going into the marriage. That's what I was. I never lied or was not upfront about it.
Are you guys playing with me?
No.
No, this is exactly what she did.
I mean, if I wrote a book with all this, you in jail, you in rehab, you looked the room, he was the only black guy there, so I married him, nobody would buy it because it doesn't make any sense. Nobody got a job. I don't know where you living, how you living. You don't seem worried about it. You seem worried about where you go at night, but nobody's got a gig. Mr. Harvey, what do you do all day?
What do I do all day?
Uh-huh.
I'm there at my house. If I don't have a doctor's appointment or something, if I don't have any type of appointments or something, I'm there at home. She's there too.
Do you know, let me say this. Time that is not filled is the enemy of rationality. Do you know what I'm saying? If you got a whole lot of time, you got no direction, you got no purpose, you're like a cork bobbing in the sea. Just nothing but bad stuff can happen to you because you're not headed anywhere. So the wind can take you anywhere it wants to go. And I think that's what happened to the two of you. You just kind of like, you're not going anywhere. You got no plans, you got no schedule, you got nothing to keep you busy other than peeking in it and seeing what the other one is doing. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're
Pretty
right.
much.
So you guys, this is it, right? You're
Yes,
getting a
this is it.
divorce for real.
Yes.
You just didn't come here, mess with me, and then go home and go about your business. You're really gonna do something. Can either one of you move from wherever it is you are?
He has to move.
Do you have the economic wherewithal to do so?
No, I don't.
Y'all going home together.
And the trippiest thing is this.
Oh, it couldn't be any trippier than it
couldn't be
already
any-
is,
it
Mr.
couldn't be-
Harvey, I'm
I know.
telling you.
The thing of it is this, right? She always screams about, why don't you leave? Okay, well, I pay rent there too.
Right.
My name is on the lease too. But you want me to leave, but here it is. You run somewhere and spend the night or run somewhere at 7 or 8 hours. Why you can't leave? Because there is something waiting for you. There's nothing waiting for me.
So you think she's got somebody on the side, so she got somewhere to go.
That's right.
So
Why don't
why doesn't she get up and go?
Yeah.
Do you have somebody on the side, Ms. Drake?
No, ma'am, I do not.
There's nobody you're seeing?
No, never. I would never cheat on Lawrence again. Never.
You don't even like the guy. What do you
No, I
mean?
don't.
You wouldn't cheat on him.
No,
You
I
don't
wouldn't
even
cheat on
like him.
No, I don't like him very much, but I don't want him to give him that reason to say that I cheated again.
Do you have anything nice you want to say about Mr. Harvey?
I love him. I really love him.
Now I'm just done. I'm cooked. It's over. I've been beaten in my own house. They took me out, Joe. I didn't have a chance. I got double teamed and laid low. In the meantime, in between time, you're asking for $207 for an engagement ring, $1,500 for pain and suffering. You can't get pain and suffering. The engagement ring, once it's given, that's what it is. Nobody's getting anything. You stay with her, you stay with him, because the rest of the community needs to be safe from the both of you. This matter is adjourned.
All right.